Dr. Pacheco, would you be able to share a little more insight as to what you have seen different from residency versus current practices now?
Yeah, I mean, residency is meant to kind of give you the snapshot of what it all will look like. And I think like everyone's residency, there was an inpatient component and an outpatient component. And I think when I came out of residency, I wanted both. And the reality is that it's really hard. It's tough to do them both well. And while it may, in fact, I just recruited somebody who wants to split a split position, and we created one for him, and we'll see how it goes. But it's a tough one. So I mean, I think you have to think about again, like I say, lifestyle, because that's really important to me. I have a family. I wanted to continue education. I wanted to be in the PTO, but still be a doctor. And so I needed something that was going to be able to complement both of my personal needs. So I think, yeah, I guess to Dr. Iqbal's point, really considering, solo practice, inpatient practice, outpatient practice, just thinking of all those things. The greatest thing about primary care is that there are so many facets to it that there's not just one size fits all. I mean, it is really multidimensional, that you could really kind of blaze your own path. So that's my thoughts.
Thank you for that. And Dr. Runis, please give me your thoughts from an FQHC perspective versus residency. What have you seen different?
Sure. So I guess I'm thankful because the transition has been pretty smooth. Arrowhead Regional Medical Center is San Bernardino County's hospital. So it's just another name for San Bernardino County Hospital. So again, it's a safety net hospital. And FQHCs is a federally qualified health center. Again, and for residents or those who may be watching, it's basically, again, it's kind of a safety net organization to help provide care for patients, regardless of citizenship status, insurance status. So in that way, it's stayed kind of pure in terms of how it was in medicine. Like when you're as a resident, you just see who's in front of you, right? You're not worried about the billing thing, because as I agree with everybody else, that wasn't emphasized at all in my residency in terms of having any business acumen. That was very, very kind of oh yeah, you worry about that later. You'll learn that as you go, I guess. And working in FQHC now, again, I want to say maybe 80. Yeah, more than half. I don't know that. I don't want to ballpark it, but definitely more than half of my patients are Medicaid patients. And so again, to Dr. Pacheco's point about do you have a Medicare plan versus an Advantage plan versus just straight Medicare? So that means I have no. I can just write the referral, and I don't know where it's going to go anymore because I don't have to go through any approvals. So all those aspects of insurance that we still have to deal with, which again, Dr. Iqbal thankfully does not have to deal with because everything's in-house at KP. So I guess for me, it wasn't that much different because again, I'm used to a county setting where maybe I can't prescribe the latest diabetes drug, but I will try to figure out what's covered under your plan. You get really good at knowing what formularies are accepted. So I guess that's one aspect of working now than versus residency, is you really have to make sure that you're offering the best care that you can, but you have to tailor that to your patient population. Yeah, so that's probably the main difference between residency and working at FQHC, is just that, again, you have to account for the fact that for some people, they don't have all the resources to be able to say okay, you just need this procedure. Oh, wait, you have to wait for a county hospital, which it might take a couple months before you even get to see that specialist.
I appreciate it. Yes, definitely a learning curve for a clinically mindset mind to take into consideration that business healthcare aspect of insurances.